Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the D Lud Golf channel. Got kind of an interesting one for you today. Angels Crossing, String Poet making this one. Maybe an early attempt for String Poet. There are some things about this course that I like, and we'll go through the layout and some of the complexes of the greens and the like this green is ginormous, so like anything that's kind of unique I like when I go play a sim golf round. But the trees came across super fuzzy. You can see in the background there. I don't know if that was the style that was being gone for, but there's also only like one type of tree, and it's clearly copied through. The visuals are looks like a really good, second draft of this place. The fairway and rough actually looks pretty good once you get into here. Don't pay attention to me just like yanking it left. We'll figure some of that out. Good chip there. But yeah, the trees, there's something about them that just comes across weird, like, and almost like they're a different resolution than the rest of everything. Because like this hole right here, we got the tall grass. There's some really good aspects of this. The tall grass is out of bounds. I almost made it in there directly with another horrible attempt to hit an iron shot. I think I'm starting to figure that. I was just playing in the garage just now I was trying to play that new fantasy course, Mountain Meadows, but it won't load. It says it has 0 holes selected, so still trying to figure that out. But other than that, I've had, oh god, get over. You can see kind of that water's got like a flat edge to it, which kind of looks weird. Again, the graphics aside, like this hole in particular, you got like this horseshoe bunker on the right, a dogleg around the creek, a bunch of bunkers here guarding the green, and then the green also very big again. So there's some cool holes out here at Angels Crossing. The trees, obviously, we have some sort of a fuzzy look to them. But other than that, we're going to play through Angels Crossing. I think I've just been seeing some very amazingly graphically superior courses lately, that this one came across a little flat, but it is what it is. We play them anyway. We hit a good drive there on 4 and then pulled it completely on 5 and then pulled it left. And that's a pretty big hill to go up and over. I like things like that where green complexes actually are interesting. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear how I feel about it. We'll play through. You tell me what you think about it in the comments below, or if you've played this one. And honestly, no offense to any of the designers when I give my opinions about the courses. String Poet, I think we've done a lot of really good things here. And I'm sure you'll have an updated version as we go along. And the course itself, it gets better and better. Like that first hole has some lackluster traits to it, and then as you get more into the course, we got like this another big dog leg left. It's gonna be really far away down there. 258. Hit that pretty good too, but we'll still be about 50 away or so when this is done being rolled down the hill. And again, undulations in the fairway. So I think the first hole just like looks really flat, and then you get the trees, and then as you dig into the course, it does get better. Trying to draw little chips. It's kind of a fun exercise. Never high enough. I've learned on these right to lefters for sure, you really got to kick them up high. to have any chance. All right, maybe a reachable par 5 here. Love that. Decent try. We'll have a go at the par 5, 238. Trying to draw one up the hill. Just a little knuckly, maybe chunked a tad there. But a decent effort here for birdie from about 20 yards. Let's see if we can get one back here. We're sitting at +4 currently through 7. And that's going to roll out and make me putt this birdie putt from 14 feet. Stay up. What an amazing break at the end of that putt. That was crazy. So after a few holes out into the forest, you come back out to that kind of flat field. Unless you're me, then you go back into the forest. And see up close, like this bark looks good. Maybe the type of leaves just come across weird. Up close it looks much better in detail than the far away visual of these. Not super sharp today, but another little chip comes up short, and the putt also comes up short. That's crazy. Or, I mean, it didn't come up short, it lipped out. 354, par 4, 10th hole, back 9. That had 800 backspin. Think about that for a second. A knuckleball. Just dove out of the air though. 128 and a chunk pull. Come on, let's not let this round get away from us here. I got a lot of good courses coming up. I've been playing some really fun ones. Talons of Tuscany, the Manor and the Bridge, some Pennsylvania courses. Those are very good. I want to play that fantasy course. I just played that Spain course, and it was pretty hard. Like some very tight driving holes there on that Spain course that just came out. And I have a video with the new courses that I've downloaded that should be coming out like 30 minutes ago at midnight. Finally a good chip. That was like a bombed drive and a good 70-yard chip in there. Tough par 3 here, 230. I really don't think that's necessary. Are there people out there that are like, what I really want is longer par 3s? Like the blue tees need to be 230. It's becoming a disaster here. Second shot comes up short. Trying to chip a little wedge up close for a bogey. But we're at +6 through 12. Playing a little bit of bogey golf here. +6 through 12 is kind of what I would be in real life probably as well. So it's not that unusual. On sim, I can play better. I have, now that my neck is feeling better, I feel like my swings changed a little bit. I'm trying to draw the ball more, trying to stay short and inside of the ball, and I think that is an adjustment period for sure. That was a crushed draw 3-wood, and now we got to hit up this massive hill. It didn't break nearly as much as I thought, which is a shame, but it does stay in the gimme circle, which is good. This hole looks nice too, 402. Nice wide fairway that kind of narrows up. You thought 800 backspin was low? Look at that number. 176 backspin with 12-degree launch. Interesting combo. And then thinning and healing the crap out of the approach gets us right to the front of the green. Now that I'm watching this back, the greens I'm really liking, with the big hills and some interesting downhill chips, uphill putts. That's something I do miss sometimes these sim courses, the greens tend to be a little more muted. Interesting line there. Finally hit one with some ball speed and almost dunked it in the water. The deep rough, you don't want to chunk it out of there, to be honest. But we did. Chunking on a mat is like really stupid too. Just, I mean, no need for that. Oh, almost chipped in for a birdie. We'll take the par though. We got a couple holes left. If you're still with us, you want to see more GSPRO courses, you want to see me play better, worse, and different, you want to see updates to Uneekor, iMini, or Garmin R10, then hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. There's a shank. It was scary. I'm going to leave that short here on the par 3. Got to make this for a par. Pushed it right off the bat. Launched that sucker 1.5 to the right. And we come back to this open area, which at first I thought like didn't look really great, but now after we've been in the trees, it's kind of nice to come out into the open field and play a little golf. We'll find the bunker here. Let's crush this. Yeah, caught it good. I've been hitting that hybrid pretty good. Hit some real. I can just like really work it, and it's my. So I can hit my 5-iron now, pretty far also if I want. So I can take the 5-iron up to 200, and I can take that hybrid down to like 185, 190, if I just kind of swing easy. And then it can go up to about 215 if I turn it down a little bit on the swing. That's an interesting way to end it. Oh yeah, I get stuck here, guys. So I took a drop from that out of bounds, and it put me all the way back like 600 yards to the out of bounds of the course. And then I tried to just find some fairway, and I found fairway on the opposite fairway, but I'm still 300 out, and this is my 6th shot. So this turns out to be an absolute disaster hole, partly because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I should have just re-hit. And then I didn't hit that good either. So this is shot number 8 coming up. This is for a quad on the last hole, and I'm not going to make it. So we're lucky to get a 9 here on 18, which is pretty incredible to get a 9. So without the 9, let's see, 5 strokes back, it would have just been like a 78 or a 77. It would have been fine. But as it stands, we would have had a really good back 9 too. That sucks. Oh well. Decent effort. Angels Crossing grew on me as we were watching. Give it a shot. We'll see you at the next one. Peace out.